Just about to get started. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. And away we go this afternoon. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Contreras takes it himself. One out in the top of the first.
First baseman Jonathan Aranda.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Digging in, Roman Anthony. Late on that fastball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Rasmussen, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Now batting Jarren Duran.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Back here at Fenway and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. Just missed. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And he lays down a bunt. Durbin zips it to first. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ben Williamson digs in now. And there's a foul ball. Crochet, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, so stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. And that one fouled off.
Ball one.
Late with the swing there. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Next to hit, Caleb Durbin. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Strike 2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
Up.
Close
No,
one,
that's a
doesn't
ball.
get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just
high.
missed. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. Just
No, that's a
missed.
ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Strike one.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one pulled foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Abreu makes the grab on the run. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Nick Fortes in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. The Rays leading on the solo homer. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's to third. And that is that. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ball to strike. Way out front for strike two. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
The 1-1. That one at triple digits.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit. Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
So digging in, Carlos Narvaez. Strike two.
It's not the first time we've seen him chase a fastball out of the zone. In fact, it's happened a few times now, and that's something to pay attention to the rest of the way. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Fastball is outside. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Cedric Mullins. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Ball outside.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Anthony on the move. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. It's 2-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired.
Runner takes off. Pitches high. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just...
And that is that. Bottom of the fourth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. That one misses. Ball one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That one lifted to left. Simpson gets under it. And there's one down. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles underneath it. And there are two down. At the plate, Jarren Duran. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next offering is fouled back. The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Stays alive. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So back now at Fenway, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
Yes.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. Throws to first in time. They handle the bunt and get the out. That one way inside.
Huh.
The 1-1. Ripped to third. Slinging it to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Out towards left center. Anthony should have this one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Contreras, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Nice curveball for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
That's the ball.
The Bo Sox down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. And that is out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. Down and in, moved his feet. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next for the Red Sox, Caleb Durbin.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out. Welcome back. It's been a great game. So let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Here is Jonathan Aranda. On the outside corner, that's strike one. Aranda wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Just off the inside edge. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And makes the grab. And there's one away. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Meyer tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Anthony under it, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one ripped right center field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Man at second. That one hammered left field. And it's off the green monster. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
.95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Clearly trusting his stuff.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Cole Sulser.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
0-1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
One misses, and it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. That one ripped left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning.
Grounds one to short. Story on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. There's a swing and a drive. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Tampa. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Clevenger.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Duran, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. The designated hitter. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
Well struck left field. And it hits off the monster. And that puts the tying run on base. So digging in, Wilyer Abreu, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Strike 2. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Kevin Kelly, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Baker getting loose as well. And the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Manager out of
For Tampa Bay, number 47, Brian Baker.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, right to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in Boston, ready to begin the 8th, Nick Fortes now at the plate.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That's in there, and the count even at 1. In the air, center field. 1 away. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. That one missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Aranda, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
No. No, that's a ball.
The 2-1 is high. Diaz at first, 1 gone. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Out to center. And there's 2 down. Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball.
And that clips the inside corner. Got it. That's the 3rd out. Last half of the 8th. Back inside Fenway Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Cedar Rafaela digs in now. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Throws to first in time. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. That one well upstairs. Ball two. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory,
and that's ruled a swing, it's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway, all set to start the 9th in this one. Johnny DeLuca getting ready to hit.
coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Booth.
Fouled off left side.
Nope, ball one.
Good job to fight that one off. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make
for the Red Sox, number 67, Danny Cooper.
set down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. On the ground. Contreras takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Williamson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Griffin Jacks.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where
That's the ball.
it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
That misses.
That's off the
2
plate.
balls, no strikes. The Rays trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. He was late there, strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. And your final score here.
Life. It's true that they underestimate you.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina, never tastes bad to me. And I guarantee you when the session in, we'll need us some to eat. So I take it down to the chicken coop, the best in the southeast. Get a quarter dark and them potato rounds, I bet you'll like it. Or the fried fish and a couple shrimp, you can taste the town when you bite it. If you don't keep it moving after all this food, you will lay it down with the itis. And I got plenty much more to show, throw the plates away, let's fight it. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up,